We are Hanabie!
Wow!
Hanabie was one of the most hyped shows I have been to all year. I would say it's right up there with Sim. It was just fucking phenomenal. The energy, the excitement from the crowd was just amazing the entire time. What are you looking forward to hearing from Hanabie the most?
Oh, geez. I really hope they play Sunrise Miso Soup. I love that song. So.
Is this your first time hearing them?
Yeah, for sure. So at least.
First time live, right?
Yeah, live. Yeah.
Awesome. What song are you looking forward to hearing the most?
Before, as you were walking over here, I already had "Be the Gal" going through my head over and over again. Soca.
Pretty much all their stuff, honestly. Yeah, I mean, all of their hits are really good, but even some of their smaller songs are really good too.
What do you think of the new song?
It's really good, actually. Yeah, just different, but it's definitely really good.
What are you looking forward to hearing the most?
Getting screamed at.
So Dan here has never seen Hanabie live, and he tells us what he thinks of the whole experience at the end of this video. So make sure you stick around to see what he actually thought after watching them. So who are you here for?
A friend actually bought my ticket, so I'm just here to hang out.
That's a great friend, by the way.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
That's a great friend. So what kind of music do you listen to?
Typically ska and punk ska.
Fuck yeah, I love ska.
Yeah. And that's it. So
I think you might enjoy this. How are you with screaming music?
yeah, no, if it catches me, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna like listen to it. So same friend sent me "Broken by the Scream." I was just floored. I was floored by them. You know what I mean? As long as it grabs me, that's what I'm gonna listen to. You know.
Thank you to everyone that was willing to do this interview too. By the way, I really appreciate you all. Is this your first time seeing him live?
Yes.
Awesome. Love the shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
Hey, Maximum Hormone shirt. I have to interview you. All right. What are you looking forward to hearing?
I really want to hear radio dating apps.
Yeah. Is this your first time seeing him live?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite song is Girls Talk.
Enjoy it.
I've only seen Baby Metal now and that for Japan so far.
Oh wow. Who else are you looking forward to see from Japan?
Band-maid, Love Bites.
You haven't seen Band-maid yet?
No.
No. Wow.
My cousin, he loves you guys.
Oh yeah. Who's your cousin?
He's trying to smoke pot somewhere. He's trying to be indiscreet about it.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah, he's the one that's it.
What song are you looking forward to hearing today?
Would probably need game.
Neat game? Hell yeah. I love hearing that live.
So wildly weird.
Is this the first time you're seeing Hanabie live? The next segment of interviews was conducted by Joe. I'll have a link to his video down below so you guys can check out the extended interview with all the fans and with Hanabie. Now, something I was noticing when I was out here doing the interviews with the crowd was that there was a lot of Baby Metal shirts, and I didn't realize how much of a crossover there was between Hanabie and Baby Metal. So I thought that was very interesting to see, and a lot of the Baby Metal shirts was from the last tour that they just did with Death Clock and Jason Richardson. Either Japanese or overseas, are there any bands you would like to do a collaboration with?
Electric Callboy?
Oh, Electric Callboy?
Yes.
That would be amazing.
We love Electric Callboy. Yes.
That'd be amazing.
コラボ今後なんかどこかでできたら嬉しいなと思います。
There are a lot of English words in your songs. How do you decide when to use English and when not to?
基本的には日本語の歌詞を主に多く使っているんですけど、なんだろう、ちょっとなんかかっこよくしたいところとかはちょっと英語を使わせてもらったりして、みんなで叫ぶところとかは英語にして、例えばBe the Girlだったら What the fuck っていうところは本当になんだろう、みんなに叫んでほしいなと思ってたんですけど、実際行ったら本当にみんな叫んでくれたからすっごい感動して、あ、こういうのがやっぱりみんなでできるから楽しいなってすごい海外でアメリカとかでライブしたから気づけました。
We definitely love that word in the US.
このフレーズがアメリカでは大好きです。
分かってます。
We know.
We know.
What would you like to accomplish next in your career? Where you can say we made it or we did it.
でもなんかこう具体的な着地点というよりかはこう
海外でも日本でも今ライブをたくさんしたりとかこう活動の幅が広がっているので、なんか世界中で花冷えって聞いたらあのバンドの花冷えねってなるぐらいになりたいなと思ってます。
How did it feel to be called the future of Japanese metal by Metal Hammer magazine?
本当にすごく光栄で嬉しく思いますし、メタルハマーさんは表紙にもね初めてさせていただいて、いやちょっと未来になれるように頑張りましょうね。頑張ります。花火です。
Now, when I was doing this interview, I was so freaking nervous. It felt so surreal. I didn't really believe this was happening. Even when I went to go see them after this, I felt like this didn't even happen at all. I'm just very grateful for this opportunity. And seriously, thank you to everybody that helped make this happen. And we appreciate all the questions you guys submitted. Thank you so much. We're planning on using some of those other questions in future interviews. I'm planning a longer interview with me and the girls later on. We're just planning out the logistics for that. If that's something you're interested in, join our Discord server. We always post stuff in there about the content that we're making for the channel. You guys can always contribute if you want to, or be part of the creation of it. So this is all community based. So I really appreciate all these questions, and I'm looking forward to asking those other ones because I did like some of the other ones that you guys submitted a lot. But now let's talk about this concert because there's a lot to talk about. First off, let's just talk about how amazing it is to mosh at a Hanabie show. It is, for one of the safest mosh pits I've ever been in. I got knocked out a couple times and people were so quick to help you up. Everybody was really friendly, actually. Nobody was acting like an idiot in the pit, which was awesome to see. And we had someone surf in a wheelchair, which was really cool. See what I mean? One of the coolest concerts ever, just because of that alone. Now, I've crowd surfed, but not crowd surfed as a fan. I've done it like while playing guitar, but it wasn't really like a full-on crowd surf. So I decided to crowd surf for the first time. It was scary at first because, you know, you hear all the horror stories about crowd surfing and bad things happening. Eric just recently got like socked in the face the last mosh pit he did with Bad Omens that had blood. So it's really cool to see that the community was there to help you out. Now, this was a 12-song set with 2 songs as an encore. We had Otaku, we had Neat Game, we had Be the Gale, I Love Sweets, Girls Talk. That was much better live. When I first heard the song, the studio version, I thought it was okay. It was a really good production and stuff. It just didn't catch me. But live was where it was at. 100% enjoyed it. After that, though, we had Warning. We had Tales of a Villain. Then you heard the video game music come on. And then Tosu comes on. And of course, we had a wall death for that. So everybody was like splitting up while like the electronic video game music was playing. Everyone was splitting, the crowd was splitting. And then bam, got the wall death. It was super awesome, very exciting to see that. I really like that song live too. I think I like all their songs live much better. It's just something about the energy. It was just such a like hype show. Like every song you just felt hype. There's nothing that felt down at any point. So after that song we had Pardon Me, We Have to Go Now. We had a little MC going on, and then we have Want to Tie Up, Good Day, and So Epic was the 12th song. Of course, they leave the stage after that, and they come back out and they do 2 more songs, which was the Sunrise Miso Soup, which I think was my friend Joey's favorite song as of right now. And then we have Sentimental Heroine. Overall, all I have to say is it was fantastic and you should go. It's 10 out of 10. It was just a great time. I love it too because they keep the sound very raw. It's a very raw feeling when you're listening to the music. It's not overly produced live, so you don't have a lot of backing tracks. The backing tracks are very minimal. It's just for like the keyboards and like the synths and things like that. But there wasn't any like vocal backing tracks that often. Very little, if there was any. So you just heard Yukina and Matsuri doing their thing with their vocals. It was nice and loud. I loved it. And it just felt good. So You should definitely go check it out, guys. But do y'all remember Dan? You remember this guy? He lets us know what he thinks of the concert because this was his first time seeing the concert also.
Yeah, I was impressed. So I was impressed with just how good they were live. I thought a lot of the songs that I heard recorded, I wasn't that big a fan of, and then the live ones were excellent. But the thing that really caught me is how little they are, and they're very slight and powerful at the same time. So here's these 4, maybe 4'5" girls just like commanding the absolute crowd and everyone going bananas. So a lot of power behind those instruments, and I thought it was a great live show. So yeah.
You think you're gonna be a fan now?
Yeah, no, I was a fan before I showed up because I just like the tunes, but I'm definitely going to come back and see them live again for sure. Yeah.
So we were just talking about a second ago. The new song was way better live. Had you heard the new song before the show?
Oh yeah. Yep.
And you thought, what did you think?
No, definitely better live. Yeah. No, absolutely. And the one that I really liked, the I Have to Go Now song.
Yeah.
That one was, again, better live. I thought they really nailed it. Like, I was happy. Cool.
There it is. This was Joey's first time.
Yeah, the energy that they brought to the stage, like it was amazing, and the connection they had with the crowd. So they were phenomenal. I actually really loved every second of that show. Like they were just on top of it. I loved it. I loved it. Shit, that's so much energy.
Yeah, they did.
So much energy. I loved it.
Too much energy.
Too much. Get the fuck out of here.
It was fun. They were really good, and they have cool. And yeah, I went crazy in the pit. You should have seen me. You should have seen me like two-stepping or whatever.
She was in the pit the whole time because every time I was there, she was there.
Miso soup.
The miso soup. I love that. They're like mushroom and seaweed shit. Like, it was fucking hilarious.
It was awesome.
I think that was the clam. Was that what that was? The clam?
She was saying a clap. I think it was.
And she's saying clap. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. We all sucked at it so bad. Did you see how bad we suck at doing that dance?
I was amazing. I don't know.
Do it right now. Let's do it. Here, Joey, show the dance. Do the miso soup dance.
Oh, what the heck?
I forgot about the wavy part.
And then I went back up again. And then I did
You got the seaweed.
Oh, yeah, you got the seaweed.
And
Oh, that's tofu.
Tofu.
That's clam?
Tofu.
I didn't know it was clam. Let's see Joe do the miso soup dance.
What was it?
The seaweed?
Miso. The miso.
Oh, the miso.
I mean, the tofu. The tofu.
All right. Which one's the tofu?
This one.
That's
Tofu. Then you got the seaweed.
Oh, the seaweed.
Got the seaweed.
Joey's got it down.
And then I forgot. And then the clam. Shout out to those 3 gentlemen in the last clip. Joe and Joe helped out a lot to make this thing happen, to help with filming and setting this whole thing up. And Dusty just being there to help me with my show after this was super helpful, so I greatly appreciate that, man. If you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and watch another concert review right here. My first Hanabie concert that I went to.